The most effective scams never announce themselves as fraud. Instead, they present themselves as a preordained destiny. Once upon a time, there was a leader from the very heart of the world, a man who governed not merely through sheer power, but through the compelling strength of his promise. It didn't deliver complete results, but it offered something far more profitable: the sensation of belonging to the right side of history. Its methodology was precise: deceptive substitution. It provided symbols instead of solutions, speeches instead of structures, and kept the masses busy discussing the spectacle while reality slowly dissolved. The true foundation of their power was not based on truth, but rather emotional distraction, a principle widely studied in political psychology. When emotion takes over, rational thought is suspended. Far from there, an external leader emerged without any formal power over the center, but with an absolute faith in it. His speech was not his own. It was nothing more than an echo. He promised that the intervention of the global leader was very close, that the ultimate resolution was truly imminent, that they simply needed to persevere for just a little while longer. Here, a second methodology is in operation: the eternal promise. There were never any firm deadlines, only continuously renewed expectations. Every single failure was reinterpreted as an essential part of the overall process. The actual foundation is known as hope-based manipulation, keeping people engaged, not based on concrete evidence, but rather by the hope that to abandon now would be to betray all their prior sacrifices. This figure, prominent within the public discourse, is widely recognized for a controversial award: a symbolic international leadership maintained more by external expectation than by any actual control over the facts. Within the territory, finally, was the national leader. She didn't promise dreams, she promised continuity. Her role was not to inspire, but to administer obedience. She applied a third methodology: progressive commitment. Every single measure demanded a new sacrifice so as not to lose what had already been invested. Every single error was justified by an even greater one. The real underlying principle here is the sunk cost fallacy. The more someone has already lost, the more difficult it becomes for them to withdraw, even when the evidence of impending failure is abundantly clear. This archetype is what many identify as the inner power that is sustained not by its results, but by its loyalty to the global power center. In conclusion, deception doesn't always steal money. Sometimes it robs people of their time, their dignity, and their judgment. And when a scam disguises itself as leadership, the victims don't recognize themselves as such because they believe they are simply waiting for victory.